Welcome to a new day. Today's going to be a good one. I have a feeling today's going to be a good one. You know why? Because I got free guacamole. Somebody had a bunch of guacamole sitting in the fridge in here. Like big old tubs of them. Not big old tubs, but decent sized tubs of guacamole. And it said, "Take me." There was a little Post-it note on them. So I grabbed me one. I got me a bunch of crackers and Fritos and Cliff Bar and guacamole. I can't wait. Can't wait for lunch today. I ain't gonna have to go anywhere. We are just now leaving the shop. It's 7:09. I just hit my reset. 10-hour reset. Oh, hey, and welcome to the podcast. This is Kletus Ray's Roadside Service. You know, I gotta put those in the beginnings because when I go through and I'm like, what the fuck did I record here? I'm gonna be, oh, this is the middle of a podcast. And I got to remember that I'm in a 10 speed today, and I'm fucking gotta shift. There's that pallet man. There's a pallet guy. There's a place that buys pallets right next to my work, and it attracts some of the weirdest motherfuckers. I'll tell you that right now. Anyways, I was following him in, and he was going slow as shit. I was ready to honk at him, and then he like went up to the near the gate of my work, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? You don't belong here. He thought I was following him. I was following him. You're going where I'm going. Anyways, yesterday was fun. I don't remember where I exactly left off. I think I was on my way back. The drive back actually went really smooth. Oh, the drive back went smooth. I did end up. I called. I ended up talking to my DOT guy and my boss, and we agreed that if I want to get home and not be in violation, we got to use adverse driving. And so that's what I did. I used it. That's the first time I've ever used adverse driving. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Everything ended up nice and good. We're headed out. We're going down southeast of where I'm at now from Kansas City. So we're going out into the middle of fucking nowhere. There's a pipeline out there, and they said be there at 8:30. So I'll be there at 8:15. I don't plan on stopping for anything. I got me a coffee. I had time to get ice, water, coffee, guacamole, chips. I think I'm good to go today. Wave at the guys coming in. Yeah, so last night I called my boss and I said, "Hey man, do you mind if I take a pickup truck home?" He's like, "I thought you were a bike rider." I'm like, "I am a bike rider. I am a rider. But my bike has a flat fucking tire." And I figured I would be off earlier today. I don't think I'm going to work until 9 o'clock tonight. Just throwing it out there. I don't think I'm going to be here till 9:30. So I would much rather work on airing up the tire and trying to fix that and stuff tomorrow. Tonight, if I could just get home without having to do a bunch of shit before I get there, I'd be happier. He said, "All right, fine. Take an F-150. I show up. There are 3 F-150s we could use. Not one of them motherfuckers got the keys near anywhere. Like, we have a board with keys, and there ain't no fucking keys. Couldn't believe it. But we're headed out. I don't know. I heard that I'm doing a water draw, but that's usually from a tank, and this is not a tank where I'm headed. I'm headed to an actual pipeline, so I'm guessing we're just going to pump the line down, and that they may be inserting a tool, or they might be doing some sort of valve swap or something. You never know. You never really know. But I'm driving one of our 3,000 gallon back trucks. It's a little 10 wheeler. It's got a 3,000 gallon stainless steel vacuum tanker attached. So this is one that if we ever have an acid job or like I don't know, a job where this one ain't got a liner in it. It's just stainless steel. So it's like nice. It's painted on the outside. I was wondering why it's so fucking loud in here. I got the window rolled down still. This truck, it works a little bit different. You got to turn the PTO on, and then you got a lever. Because the other trucks, well, I guess some of the other little trucks, they kind of work the same. But the big trucks, whenever you turn the PTO on, it automatically starts going. There's not really an on-off switch. The on-off switch is the PTO switch inside the truck. But we actually have a lever we can pull to turn the PTO on or whatnot. And I don't know. I guess the Dragon tankers are the only ones like that. Because even the Huber tanker has a switch you got to pull to activate the vacuum. But anyways, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to say my least favorite vac truck, but it's not my favorite. I'll tell you that right now. It's not my favorite. I have been indoctrinated into the automatics. The newer automatics that are coming out today and that have been out for a little while. They're not bad. They're not bad. They'll skip gears. They drive good, and they're just simpler. I'm not scared of a 10-speed. I'm not scared of a manual. It's just I'm in an automatic so often, and all our trucks are like the same fucking thing that you'll be driving. It'll probably happen today. I'll come up to a stoplight and the truck will go. I'm like, oh shit, clutch it, fuck, because I've just been in automatic so much. Unless it's like our winch truck. If it's our winch truck, I usually will recognize what I'm doing there. But I don't know. I'm just a dummy, just an honest dummy. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I listen to a lot of political podcasts. I haven't really been keeping up with all that bullshit lately, but because it just wears on you. It's the same shit every fucking episode or whatever. But so I do listen. I listen to Kyle Kulinski, which he's a super liberal, hates Joe Rogan, all that shit. And that's what I need him for. I want to hear the people that are far right, and I want to hear the people that are far left. And I just want to kind of just see what's going on there. Anyways, Kyle is a fucking maniac. I mean, I don't know. I think it's cool he's doing what he's doing, but I don't know. He goes off the deep end a lot. He gets real animated. I thought he was gay. I thought he was a gay guy. He's got like bleached hair. Like he's normally brunette, and he bleaches his hair, and he's all squirrely looking, and he looks kind of like he could be a gay guy. Found out he is married to Crystal Ball, which that's a funny ass name. Is Crystal Ball? My name's Crystal Ball. Like what the fuck? And she was on a show that I used to listen to all the time. It's called Breaking Points. I don't really listen to them anymore, just because I don't know. It felt more of like a corporate type of, I don't know what it was about it. A lot of people like it. I didn't. I don't know. I quit following them. Well, no, it was the reason I quit following them was because they were trying to do this new thing where I wanted to listen to those people. I wanted to listen to Sagar and Jetty and Crystal Ball because they were, a Republican and a Democrat getting along, and then um, it was cool because it was a show that where you heard both sides at the same time, and they were pretty reasonable. But then they started bringing on like these interns or I don't know other people's show onto their show, and I was just like, I don't want to hear fucking weirdos. I want to hear you guys. And I don't know, it turned into that show was a lot of other shit. I don't know, and it also didn't hold me. But anyways, to the topic of politics and shit, Trump is a fucking. All right, so the government is shut down right now. Currently, I believe it still is. I don't think they've came to a resolution quite yet. But we got these other Democrat guys that are like going up making speeches about how they don't like what Trump is doing. And then Trump made an AI video of them, and it is fucking hilarious. It is, it is so funny because then they come back out, back onto the stage, and they're like, "Hey, we don't like it when Trump makes AI generated videos of us. Blah blah blah. This is not cool." And then he made an AI video of that also. I was like, oh my God, Trump is fucking Trump dog. He's always keeping things entertaining. Whether you like him or not, it's entertainment. And I think that's something we all just need a little bit of today, just entertainment. It's so funny, so fucking funny. Anyways, all the political shows that I follow, they're talking about it, and it's a good time to listen to all their different takes on it. I ain't getting into like the actual politics of everything. I know the government shut down. Something about one side saying, "Oh, they want to give illegal aliens a bunch of money and health care and shit," and the other side is saying, "No, it's not about aliens. It's about everybody." And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not there. I'm not the guy doing the decision making. I don't really give a fuck. But I do like. I am fascinated with the government shutdown thing. It's like all non-essential government employees are no longer, they'll get back pay or some shit, or I don't know how it exactly works, but anyways, they're like national parks, and I don't know. I heard DOT scales, but I don't know. DOT's still running, so I don't know what it is. But this truck sounds like a piece of fucking shit. There was room behind me. There was room behind me. I slowed down so you could pass me, you fuckhead. No tag, motherfucker. Um, what was I saying? Oh, the government shut down and shit. I don't know. I would say I'm more of a conservative type of guy. I mean, that's probably kind of obvious, but I don't know. I don't really like it when I put a label on myself. But um, yeah, you're closing down a bunch of shit for the government that's non-essential. It's like, hey, all of government should be essential. And that doesn't mean open everything up. That means why the fuck are we paying for all this non-essential shit if it's not required? Like what the hell's going on here? And I guess that's part of what's going on. That's kind of what's going on is Trump is he's talking. He's like, hey, and I guess it's the Democrats that aren't agreeing or that are pushing for some other thing. And I don't know. I don't know exactly what it is, but I guess whenever there is a government shutdown, it's easier to cut spending in places or something. I don't know. So, anyways, the Democrats are kind of fucked right now, is what it sounds like. Both sides are saying that, I think. Well, at least what I've heard. They're both saying that. They're like, "Oh, Democrats are fucked right now." Like, they're keeping the government closed because they want funding for whatever this thing is. You know, they're trying to say, "Oh, it's for health care for everybody," but I guess in there is a clause for undocumented immigrants, which means illegal immigrants. Um, you know, trying to give them super good health care or something. I don't know. I don't know. Obviously, one side is saying that's what it's for, the other side is saying that's not what it's for. So you gotta kind of just pick a side, I guess. I don't know. I ain't picking a side. I'm just watching. Don't mind me. I'm just watching. Um, yeah, this truck sounds like a piece of shit. Sounds like a dog with a bunch of marbles in his mouth or something. Sounds like something's not good. But hey, it's a good truck. Somebody cleaned it. The interior is nice and clean. The floor ain't all that clean, but the dash and everything is all wiped down, looking nice. Kind of a nice thing to see. You want in, Cruz? Come on in, Chevy Cruz. Come on in here. Um, yeah, just that. I mean, regardless of what it is, Trump making those AI videos was funny as fuck. Obviously, I side probably more with Trump than I do. Don't listen to what I just did. I tried to go into ninth at 25 miles an hour. I meant to do seventh. Whoopsies. Um, yeah, but my drive yesterday it went well. I stopped. I got fuel. I got some food, and I hit the road, and I made it all the way back. I got in. I immediately clicked off duty so I could start my 10-hour reset. And I fueled up the truck and parked it. Went home. People think I'm a cop in a work truck. It's kind of in the dark, in the daylight. They don't really notice it, but I don't know. It's a white F-250 crew cab, long bed, 4-wheel drive with a brush guard and a headache rack, and it kind of looks like it could be a DOT truck, I guess. But it was kind of annoying to drive it home yesterday. And also, I don't know what it is about F 150s, F250s, something about the seating position. It might be that thing on the door. You know, on Fords, all have the door where it goes down a little bit. There's something weird about Fords. I don't understand what I'm uncomfortable with. I feel like the seating is super high, the steering wheel is super low, and then the door is both. I don't know. It's something about it. I'm just not comfortable sitting in them Fords. I don't know. Maybe I'm fucked up, but I don't know. I've not. My buddy even had a Ford. He had a 2005 Ford F-150, and I drove that bitch. And it was a base model, single cab, vinyl seat, vinyl floor, um, automatic. And I don't know. I felt gross driving that thing. And my brother, he had like a '93 F-150, and I felt gross driving that thing too. It wasn't until Tyler, my buddy Tyler, his dad had a '93 F-250, baby blue, 4-wheel drive, 5-speed, and I don't know what the difference was between my brother's truck and this one, but I liked I liked the F-250. I don't know, something about the stiff ass suspension, just it kind of looked tough, but it was baby blue. I don't know what it was about it, but I liked that truck. And it's also the walking tall truck. The walking tall truck was a short bed. The other ones I'm talking about are long beds, but the walking tall truck was pretty fucking cool. I did like that walking tall truck. This was a Vin Diesel movie where he goes off to the military, comes back to his little town, and they built a casino. And there's one guy that like runs the casino, and the girl that he liked is stripping in the casino, and then he goes in there and he's like, "What the fuck you doing stripping in the casino?" And they're all like, "Well, there's no other way to make any money. There's no money anywhere else." And then, uh, you know, Zero from Holes fucking does a bunch of drugs and gets all fucked up, and then that's when the Rock is activated. He's like, "I'm gonna fucking beat everybody's ass." Oh, and they fucked him up one time. They did. They fucked him up. They took him and cut his body and lacerated him in a few different spots or some shit. And he got Johnny Knoxville to be his damn recruit. He fired all the police guys. It's a good ass movie. I might need to watch that again here soon. Walking Tall, badass movie. Anyways, the Ford F-150 in that is that 150 or 250? I'm not sure. They both were the same body style back then. It's a good movie. Liked it. Yeah, and then I don't know, went home and I didn't get to see the kids. My son, he did lose a tooth. He lost a tooth the other day, and he put it, or no, it was this yesterday morning. Whenever they were dropping me off, he lost his tooth, and he's like, "Is the tooth fairy gonna come now?" I'm like, "Yep, he's gonna come. She or he, or I don't know. It could be tooth fairy is coming." And he's lost a bunch of teeth. My daughter's begging to lose teeth now. Their teeth are so small. Some people save them. I feel like it's kind of weird to save some teeth. What are you doing with it? Like maybe your first tooth, if you lose your first tooth, but after that, why are you saving teeth? I mean, you can. You're a free American. You can save your teeth. Just kind of gross. Brush them bitches. You can brush them by hand. I don't know. A lot of people are talking. A lot of people are not a lot, not a lot, but a few people. They love scandals, and I feel bad for Theo Vaughn. A lot of people are accusing of him being gotten or something. I don't know. They're like he's Illuminati now or some shit. I'm like, shut the fuck up, you fucking bitches. Y'all are just upset. They're like, oh, he was bombing on stage. He's in the Illuminati. The hell does that have to do with anything? But anyways, Theo Vaughn, he's a national treasure. I think he's a good guy. Hopefully, the Illuminati lets him run a little free still. Don't take him all the way away. But if you get on Spotify and you look up, like I don't know, if you're watching a Joe Rogan episode, it'll like say #1 or #2 podcasts or whatever. You can click that #1 button and it'll give you like a list of the top podcasts. I did not realize Theo Vaughn and Tim Dillon are like way the fuck up there. I'm like, all right, I don't know, but I like listening to the not #1 podcast also. I feel. if for some reason I became a high-ranked podcast, I might start changing the way I'm doing things. So I only imagine other podcasts are going to do the same thing. Other than like I don't know. I really do. I think Joe does a good job. He's like, I got fuck you money. I can do whatever the fuck I want, and I appreciate that. But there's other people that feel like they have a duty. They have a message they got to get out. They got to use their platform to do to spread whatever their message is. And I don't know. I guess that's what everything is. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about right now. Really, I don't want to. I don't want to be a big podcast. I don't want to be a big podcast. I want to be bigger than I am now, but I don't want to be a. I don't know. It's a little too much going on over there. High stakes. But I don't know. It's a weird world we're in right now. Anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'll be back later. And we're back. This could be cut off here pretty quickly because I'm waiting on a phone call. Well, we did what I expected to do over here, out in the middle of nowhere. Well, it's not really the middle of nowhere, but it's on a gravel road, surrounded by fields. And got out here. I beat everybody here. I was pretty proud of doing that. Because the other guys showed up, and they were like, man, where the hell is there? He's like, those other guys are slowing us down. I was like, good thing I'm not fucking late. These guys would have been fucking up my ass. I impressed these guys out here. I'm impressive to them. They constantly were talking about how it's nice to have a good back truck driver. And, they're just boosting up my confidence. I'm just like, please tell me more about how much you like me. But anyways, yeah, everything went really well. On these pipeline jobs, it's kind of hard to tell what you're supposed to do because I've been told to not do anything. Only, like, unless your hose is doing anything, you're not doing anything. Sit in the truck, wait for somebody to come up to you. But I'm just not that type of guy. I don't know. It's not that I'm trying to impress anybody. It's just like I want to be useful, and I feel like I can be useful. Even though there's 10 guys out here doing their job or whatever, I can still be useful. They might need number 11. So I'm over there. I'm helping them undo bolts, helping them do bolts, helping them, just keeping the housekeeping done. I make a good housewife on the job site, picking up fucking ropes and cords and wooden blocks and bullshit that's all in the fucking way. Anyways, I guess you guys might not know exactly what's going on. So in the middle of a farm field or along an old road, there'll be a little fenced off area, and inside that area is like a piping and shit for the pipeline. And it's where it comes up out of the ground and you can do shit to it, So that's what I was doing. We sucked down one. It seemed kind of redundant, but whatever. They wanted to shorten up one of the piping areas, so they had probably a couple of 15-foot pieces to a manifold. Well, it's not even a manifold. It's just another piece of pipe. And it just loops around, so they wanted to get those two pieces pulled out and then shorten it up. Not sure why, but whatever. I'm here for it. And so they brought in a couple of cranes. Damn, them vultures are crazy. They got a couple of cranes in there and some other shit. What am I doing? I'm trying to go here. Yes. Start. I just hope I'm going the correct way. I am. Um, so, anyways, they have like a little valve on the bottom. They open up the valve on the bottom, and they have a little fitting that my hose fits into, and then I suck it out. Sucking everything out. But it's pretty level. It's supposed to be slightly tilted, so there will be like a high spot and a low spot in the pipeline. And that's for removing air and shit whenever they fill it back up. Also drainage and shit. So, anyways, we do that. They get the pipes pulled out. They get the manifold. I'm going to call it a manifold, even though it's not a manifold. It's just a U pipe. It's a big ass U pipe. It's like 10-inch pipe, and it's probably 25 foot long in a U shape. And then they move it over, and then they bolt it back up to that spot. And there's a big lid on it and everything. So got that done, and then they had a little not tool. It's just like a pig, a line pig or whatever, and they wanted to relaunch it in on the other side. So I drained down the pipe once. I drained down the pipe twice. Put the pig in, and then filled the pipe again, and then also drained that pipe again because I don't know. I guess this is a weird configuration that they got over here that you got to drain it down for whatever reason. I don't know. I'm not over here asking a bunch of questions, but I will tell you I got on, and this is this is a pretty big company. Everybody knows it, Phillips 66. So, anyways, there was a little break in time where I was sitting in the truck. I'm on Phillips66.com, clicking the career section. I'm like, do you have to be a pipe fitter to work here? Like, what do I need to do to work here? I'd like to work here. This seems like everybody has a lot of money that works here. And you guys, not just Phillips 66, but there's other pipelines that we work for. Buckeye, Magellan, a few others. And they always need a vac truck. And I'm like, I'm wondering if maybe some of these companies might entertain having a vac truck driver. I mean, these guys already were, I was not doing anything special, but they were impressed. I'm guessing they've had some bad experiences in the past with vac truck drivers. So, I don't know. I'm like, maybe this is a market. Is this a market? Maybe I can get in there. I mean, obviously, it's not going to be an independent company. I'm not going to be an independent vac truck service operator. But if Phillips 66, which is a gigantic company and owns a lot of stuff, hey, add a couple of vac trucks to your fleet and bring me on. How about that? How about that? You can pay me $120,000 a year, which might be low compared to what they're paying other guys. Give me, let's bump it up. $130,000 a year. I'll be your vac truck driver. I'll travel the fucking country for your asses. I'm also gonna need per diem, please. A good per diem. But anyways, I don't know. I'm interested in it. Very interested. So, I mean, I opened up the website and I was starting to look at jobs, and then they needed me back to do shit over there. And then we get to the end, and he's like, "Hey, thank you for your help. You did a great job." I'm like, "Thank you." You don't know how much that means to hear people tell you you're doing a good job. People that don't know you tell you. I think I do that. I'm pretty sure I do that. Whenever I'm around people, I'm like, "Hey, you did a great job today." It'll boost up somebody's spirits. If it's boosting up mine, it's probably going to boost up somebody else. Sometimes people just need to be told, "Hey, you're doing a great job. I'm proud of you." And that's what I'm saying to you guys right now listening. You guys, you know what? I'm proud of you. I think you guys are doing a great job. I think people admire you, and You deserve more. Eh? Everybody likes to hear that. So, anyways, yeah, I don't know. Might start looking into that, seeing what, because I had talked about that. That might have been in the podcast I didn't post up, but I was talking about, I don't know. I was getting really upset about stuff, so I didn't post that podcast because I was at the end. I mean, it wasn't a bad podcast. It was just like at the end, I was like, maybe these thoughts don't need to go out to the world. So, anyways, had a good time. I always have a good time when I'm working on the pipeline. Um, but I'm like, hey, you guys need vac trucks often. How about you guys just get one? And then, oh, we don't have anybody who knows how to run it. Guess what? I do. I know how to run it. I'll run it for you. I'll do it. But I don't know. I also have a sneaky suspicion that if I get on there and start looking, it's going to be more of just a fuel truck driver, which, hey, I'm not opposed to being just hauling fuel. I'm not opposed to hauling fuel, but I kind of like being out on these pipeline jobs. Like, even though I'm not like doing any of the work really, other than just running back truck, the work that they're doing isn't that fucking crazy complicated. Take bolts out, move pipe, put bolts in, torque. Crane goes up, crane goes down. I'm not trying to be mean to these guys. Just saying. I think I could do what they're doing, but I don't know if they have like specialized training and shit. So like whenever the crane was doing shit, I was like, hey, I have not taken a rigging class, so I ain't even gonna touch it. And then the pipe stuff, unless it was just like I wasn't gonna be torquing down bolts or anything, I'm sure they would have enjoyed that even more. I'm wondering if me just doing a little bit of work around the job site is what impressed them, because maybe they normally have back truck, and that's what I've heard several times before. They're like whenever I was hauling lumber, like the forklift guys were like, man, I was a forklift guy, so it only makes sense, but like, hey man, you really know how to do it. I'm like, yeah, I taught your ancestors, okay? I'm the best fucking forklift operator you've ever met. You should be asking for my autograph. You should be trying to get a selfie with me. And I'll just pull my hat down and say, no flash photography. No, I'm not, no signage, get away, and then get into a limo. Because that's how good of a forklift operator I am. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, forklift operators just don't make enough money. Now maybe, I don't know. There's probably some type of a operator position that would make decent money that I would be interested. I mean, definitely there would be some that I'd be interested in, but I'm not really proficient in much other than just a regular forklift. Like excavators, I know how I can get it to move and do what I need it to do, but I haven't spent enough time in one to really get smooth with it. Now, rubber tire loader, brother, I'm fucking good at that shit. Okay, listen, I picked that up, and I'm good. I'm a fucking loader operator. I'll tell you what, I'm almost the better loader operator than forklift driver. No, just kidding. I'm really good at fucking forklift. Really fucking good. You guys would be shocked at how good I am. You guys would be like, he talks about how good a forklift operator is, but is he really that good? Yes. Let me just clear up any confusion you guys might have. I am the greatest forklift operator that has ever been known. Okay? Whenever I'm gone with this world, people will still be talking about how good of a forklift operator I was. Over there at the lumberyard, it's going to be going on for years, decades, centuries. We had this one guy, he taught this one other guy how to run a forklift, and you know, he was just the best forklift operator we've ever known. And now he's gone. He's gone into the afterlife, forklifting in his mind. Hey, I'm pretty fucking good. Like, I'm telling you, I might be a passage in somebody's book one day. And there was a forklift operator. He was the best of the land. Best in the land, or whatever. I don't know. Try to say it some way that sounds cool as fuck. And, yeah, anyways. You know, maybe they're looking for a part-time forklift slash vac truck operator. Not part-time, just part-time doing this job, the other time doing the other job. Full day's worth of work. Doing two, and hey, throw rubber tire loader in there. I'll do that too. Some people say, you know, an operator's only as good as his spotters. I don't need no fucking spotters. Spotters are in my fucking way. They're a liability. Get out of the way. Almost any time I've ever had a spotter, I just wish they would get the fuck out of the way. Like, oh, I mean, even over here, I was backing in, and I'm backing in, it's just a 10-wheel vac truck, and nothing crazy. The guy wants to stand right behind my truck, and I'm like, he's like, come on. I'm like, oh, I'm coming. You're fucking gonna trip walking backwards, and I'm gonna run your ass over, because you're in the fucking way. That's what's gonna happen. I have no problem backing up this motherfucking truck. I'll tell you that right now. I don't need no goddamn spotter. Liability. I've gotten closer to having an accident with the spotter versus without. Because they're like, all right, turn a little left. It's like, hey, I have to turn a little bit right, and then I'm going to start turning left to get the pitch correct. But if you're back there and you're just like, yeah, turn a little left, turn a little left, turn a little left, more left. Oh, fuck. You know, if you could get your front end over a little bit more. Hey, yeah, I know. I'm over here trying to follow your fucking directions, and you're putting me in the wrong fucking spot. I know where you want me to be. Like, oh, you're turning the wrong way. Hey, am I running over a baby? No? Then shut the fuck up, okay? Let me drive. Let me operate. Let me fucking operate, okay? That's one thing that's kind of, I don't know, it's bothered me a little bit. Like, whenever I see people doing off-roading, like they're doing off-roading trails, and they all have spotters and stuff. Or, like, just random drunks on the side of a trail, and they're like, oh, go left, go left. It's like, hey, can you shut the fuck up? Part of the fun of me off-roading is just making mistakes, okay? Let me make some fucking mistakes. You know what? There's a paved road that goes to the top of this hill. Am I on it? No. I want to do it the hard way. Get the fuck out of my way, bitch. That's how I feel, honestly. That's how I feel. Get the fuck out of my way and let me operate. Let me operate, motherfuckers. I'm sure other people feel the same way. And I don't know. And there's another thing whenever it comes to truck driving. You're truck driving, and then I pass a truck, and then they're flashing their high beams. And then I just keep driving in the left lane. There's nobody behind me. There's no reason that I have to get over immediately. They flash their high beams again, and it's like, hey, bud, guess what? I don't need your fucking help to drive this fucking semi right now. Don't need your help. Don't want it. Quit flashing your fucking high beams at me. And then other semis will pull up. They'll be passing me. I never fucking flash them. I'm not flashing you. I'm not going to say, hey, come on over. I'm going to say, hey, you know what? You are a qualified individual operating a big ass piece of machinery. You should know when it's safe to get over. Okay? You should just drive and know when it's safe to get over. Give me a truck length. Give me a truck length and then get over. I don't need no fucking help. Sometimes I need help if there's like something heavy. Something heavy I need to pick up. I need help with doing that. If there's some knowledge that I ain't got and I confide or ask for help for somebody else, yeah, I need help. I need help. But there's those people that are just gonna like go over. They're gonna try to do something, and then they look at you like they're fucking insane. They're like, hey, how about a little fucking help? It's like, did you fucking ask, motherfucker? No, I'm not helping unless I'm asked upon. Hey, man. Hey, can you help me lift this fucking thing? Otherwise, they're just standing there like, don't you see me fucking struggling? Or, something as simple as putting the hoses on the back of the truck, and that's always funny, because there's always, not always, but a lot of times there's somebody back there that wants to help me set my hoses on my truck. And I'll tell you right now, bud, we both look like we're a monkey trying to fuck a football whenever there are two of us trying to put a hose up on a truck. Whenever I put a hose up on a truck by myself, I look like I'm a fucking master. I know what the fuck I'm doing. But I'll set one end of the hose in the side box, and I'll bring it and I'll loop it, and then I'll hang it up on the fucking hook. These other motherfuckers, they'll grab the other end of the hose and they're pulling on it and shit, and it's like, hey, drop it. I don't ever fucking, I think it's funny to sit there and look like we're a bunch of fucking dumbasses. I'm like, with our bellies hanging out and shit, trying to hang up a goddamn hose. It's like, hey, this is way easier when I just do it by myself. Honestly, like, the hose is not heavy. It's super easy to do. You just loop it in your hand. You grab this end, big loop, and then to the other hand, and then you can just hang it on the fucking hook. Otherwise, you're like, all right, 1, 2, 3, swing it. 1, 2, 3. Like if you're trying to throw a dead body off a cliff. Like 1, 2, 3. Hey, I can throw my own dead bodies off the cliff, no problem. Okay, I do not need no fucking help throwing bodies off a cliff, hanging up hoses, backing up a trailer, passing another vehicle, spotting me on a trail, spotting me doing any. I don't know. This is a lot of. I don't need a lot of help. I guess I do. I do need a lot of help. I need some fucking help. Somebody help me! If I ask for it, I expect it. If I don't ask for it, don't fucking help. I know how to ask. And I'll ask nicely and politely. Oh, man. Hey, man. This thing's way too fucking heavy. Do you think you could help me lift it real quick? You don't have to take a shit or anything, do you? Because I'm telling you, if you have to take a shit and you've been down to lift the thing up, you're going to shit your pants. And that's going to be a chain reaction. I'm going to shit my pants also. And then we can rub our butts together and create a mud pie. Just a little fucking, butterfly kisses. That's when your mom blinks up against your cheek with her eyelashes or whatever. We're going to do that with our butts up against each other. We're just going to, rub our butt. I think I went a little too far there. I think I lost vision of what I was after. Don't need any help. Sometimes I do. A lot of times I don't. A lot of times I don't. Fun day. So now, anyways, I got like 300 gallons worth of gasoline on my truck right now. And I am headed this way. Back towards Kansas City. And yeah, I'm just going back to Kansas City. I'm going to go to the pipeline and offload this waste. 300 gallons worth of waste here. Mm-hmm. Not a very exciting job, but a good one at that. I ate that guacamole. It was fucking delicious. It was so fucking delicious. I loved that guacamole. I had a couple of little tiny snack bags of Fritos, chili cheese Fritos. They paired very well with the guacamole. And then, but I didn't have very many of them. So I got these like, I don't know, they're like crackers. I don't know. They're just fucking some white person crackers. Is what, if you could turn like a white person into a cracker, that's the type of crackers I got here. And they were not very good with the guacamole. They did not pair very well. But I still ate them because the guacamole was good. They were more like a spoon you could eat. And then I had a Cliff Bar, chocolate chip Cliff Bar. It sat on the dash in the sun for a while, so it was nice and soft. I'll probably have chocolate all over my face. Probably looked like a fucking toddler in front of these people. I got a few waters and stuff. I'm gonna have to stop and take a piss. I needed to take a piss as soon as I got there. I decided not to though. From 8 o'clock, 8:15 till now, I have not pissed. It's almost 1. Yeah, 10 till 1. Oh, there's another phrase that I've been thinking about. And I guess it makes a little bit of sense, but I hate when people use it, and I'm so sorry if I've ever used it. Matter of fact. Don't like that phrase. Not sure why. Don't like it. Matter of fact. Huh? Matter of fact, are you trying to sound smart, dumbass? Are you trying to sound smart, dumb fuck? Matter of fact. How about you fact these nuts into your face? That's something else I don't really do. I don't really talk about, hey, suck my cock. I don't say that a whole lot. I don't do that. I don't know. It's just not my thing, really. Suck on the nuts. Suck on my nuts. Suckle my nuts. I don't know. There's different ways to do it. I'm not good at any of them. I need help. How do I tell people to suck on my nuts? A matter of fact, I don't like my nuts sucked. I really don't. I've had it happen. Not a fan. Not a fan at all. Hurts. Hurts a lot. Don't like it. Gently. This is like I don't know, you find a baby bird. Like, it looks like a baby, like, fresh out of the fucking egg. Baby bird. Are you going to start sucking on that thing? No. You're going to gently touch the bird, the baby bird. You're going to gently, like, if you want to wash all the egg sac shit off of it, you take it inside, put it under some nice warm water, and gently rub this delicate baby bird. My nuts want the same treatment. They do not want to be sucked on or yanked on or poked or stepped on or chewed on. They're not a chew toy. This is a full-grown man's nutsack. It's still delicate. Still pretty fucking delicate. Man, just thinking about like a girl with high heels stepping on your nutsacks. Oh my God. I know there's some guys that are into that. Hedge fund motherfuckers. They want their fucking nuts stomped. And I'm just like, why? What is going on there? You got some real problems, dude. You got some big fucking problems. Somebody's stepping on your nutsack. That's fucking insane. I don't even like somebody licking them. It grosses me out to think about balls getting licked. I don't want mine licked. But anyways, I think this is good for today. I think we've covered all our bases here. Adios. Keep all 18 down. We're going to talk to you later. Adios.